So can even a goal scorer appreciate the two goalies tonight? They put on quite a show.
They did. Both goalies played very well. I mean, we had I know we had a few layups there, some empty nets, and Rosie made at least 3 of them. Even the empty net at the end with Hogarth, even when he was out of the net, he still made the save. We're gonna work on those at practice.
Overall, after the slow start, you finally got it going.
Yeah, I can't complain. You know, it wasn't a slow start. It didn't seem as slow unless you looked at the scoreboard. The guys actually were working hard, getting chances, just didn't put the ball in net. Just happened that they were putting their opportunities in the net. So that's why they had the 4-0 lead. But you know, we came in the second quarter and we did the exact same thing to them, beat them 4-0. And our defense was unbelievable today, and Vino was the main reason why.
Matt just seems to have a short memory, those things. That, you know, he's down 4-0 and he just kind of looks up and goes, all right, that's enough.
I think in any sport that has a goaltender, the great goalies can put those goals past them quickly. If you dwell on the previous goal, you're going to be thinking way too much, and next thing you know, another one's by you. So he's a professional. That's why he's one of the best goalies in the world.
Playing a team coming off a game the night before, I probably had to really seem to really focus on transition tonight. You did this morning in practice too, just to maybe wear Toronto out in the second half.
Yeah, I think people put a lot of emphasis on, you know, back-to-back games, but there's not as bad as you think unless it's really bad travel. And I don't know what the stats are on winning or losing the second game of the back-to-back, but I know that they lost last night, and I thought they were going to come into the game more desperate than us, which usually means they're going to bring more intensity, and that's probably why they had that 4-goal lead. So our goal was to match their intensity because we knew it was a big game for them, and it was also a big game for us. So, you know, we're in the loss column, we have the least number of losses, and we want to keep it that way.
How do you think Josh did in the return?
I think it was a great return for him. He hasn't played in, I don't know, 10 games?
Yeah,
9 games.
2.5 months or something.
So he was a big part of the game. He gives a lot more athleticism up front, and he's very responsible getting off the floor, and he scored 2 big goals for us.
Talk about Dallas being in the lineup tonight. You know, he was here all year last year hurt, but he was with the team every week, and then he just finally got his shot tonight, and he seemed to enjoy himself.
I was happy to get him in the lineup finally. Last year, as you said, he was hurt. This year, he's been working really hard in practice. He never misses. He's always, you know, whatever you need me to do, coach, you know, he's always working hard. And Frazier went down, and it was an opportunity to give him a chance, and I thought this was a good game to put him in. He knows a lot of guys that play for Toronto, and I thought he did a great job of setting picks and seals and getting guys open. He didn't get many looks, but I think he did his job well.
Dane Smith had obviously another strong game with the 3 goals. Just talk about what you thought of him tonight.
Yeah, not only 3 goals, but 3 timely goals. And you know, Dane is he leads that offense. You know, him and Shawnee are the leaders, and some way, somehow, either one of them or both of them are finding ways to score in games, big goals. If it's not Shawnee, it's Dane. And you know, Dane buried his opportunities today once he started shooting. I thought he was passing the ball a little bit too much, but overall, he played a great game.
The way it looks, I'm sure priority number 1 is the first seed in the East.
For sure, yeah. We want to have the least number of losses, so we want to play in Buffalo, and you know, we still have 3 games to go, and I still think 1 loss here, 2 losses there, we can end up still 3rd, 4th. So we still have a lot of work ahead, even though there's only 3 games left.
What's the message during the bye week? Because you guys had a little trouble coming out of the last bye week. How hard you worked?
We won the last bye week. And the other one.
You're right.
We won all bye weeks this year. So the message is the same.
So say the same message, yes.
Yeah, you know, take care of your body. Have a very intense practice on the weekend off. Try to simulate the game as much as possible to kind of get them in the same mind frame. And hopefully that keeps working. That's what we've been doing.